selected in the Ireland squad for another Rugby League World Cup. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels great, really good, really good. Looking forward to the training and hopefully playing. So just wait and see how I go now, yeah. It was a shock last time really because I'd only started playing, I think in my first season at Oxford, and then Simon Grix got injured and I got called up. I basically got the call on the Friday to say be in Preston on the Saturday, so it was a bit of a whirlwind really. And I probably knew I was never going to play. It was just like a learning experience for me, so it was good.
It's probably the pinnacle in Australia, having it there. It's going to be, sold out stadiums every time. So what can you expect over there? It's going to be ridiculous, in my opinion. It's going to, everything will be different. It feels like you're playing in football stadiums, because rugby league over here, it's not as big, as it is over there. So when we do go over, it's going to be a bit of an eye opener and all that. But I'm excited for it. It'll be good.
It's crazy. It's like you say, as good as Scotland is. Maybe top crowd might be when we play Hull KR, maybe 2,000 or 3,000, and then obviously sellouts in Australia if I'm involved. If not, even the support would be great. So yeah, it'd be massive difference. Like yeah.
You talked about playing in Australia. You're obviously going over to Papua New Guinea as well. The only place in the world where rugby league's the national sport. What kind of an atmosphere are you expecting there?
Well, I need to get my sun cream first and all that, but it's going to be intimidating, I think, to be fair, because it's going to be a lot of the locals. I can't really see much tourists, loads of tourists going over there to watch us. But it's going to be intimidating and all that, but it'll be good. It'll be a hard match just because of the heat as well, and I think we'll probably get booed a bit off them, but I'm excited for that as well.
Now, you're Salford born, so you're obviously a heritage player in this Irish team. Just what does that feel like? What does it mean for you to play for Ireland?
It feels great. It's a massive honour. You can't really get much better than going to a World Cup in Australia, especially for Ireland as well. Do also look very Irish, But it's great. I'm really excited for it. I'm really looking forward and very proud to be selected.
I think everyone's the same really, whether you're born in Ireland or whether your grandparents or parents were. I think everyone has that pride for the country or they wouldn't do it really. I think everyone's the same, everyone's got the same pride playing for Ireland, whether you're born in Ireland or you're not born in Ireland. You still got Irish in you and that's why you do it. But for me it's great. It's great to be involved with the quality of players we've got. I mean, we've got some serious players this year and if I can learn stuff off them, brilliant. So from a selfish point of view, if I can pick stuff up off them, that'll maybe help me when I go back to Rochdale. It's even better, so it's win-win really.
So, do you think you and some of the other lads who came through the setup over in Ireland, do you think you being included into the team like this is important for the progression as a nation?
100%. Like we've got me, Casey, James Kelly, Mickey Russell and Alan. If we can all learn stuff and take it back home. Obviously I'm based in Rochdale at the minute, but I will go back home and if I can take back the things I've learned here and try and embed it back home and maybe encourage people to see that the be all and end all isn't rugby union. There's other things you can approach. If you don't, like I've played rugby league now and it's going to be some great experiences, only at a part-time level, so maybe some lads back home who don't quite make it in the rugby union will see that and maybe give it a go because I believe it's a better sport, it's more enjoyable and hopefully they can see that as well. Like.
There's a few domestics coming through him as well. It's fantastic that they're actually developing it, over there because I don't think there's much professional league over there. So to get more people in like this, it's only going to develop it more. So it's doing the world a good for Rugby League Ireland. Bringing players out. I know he plays in the Championship, but Alex Balloon, Casey, and James Kelly who are coming over, and Mikey Russell as well. It's only going to develop it more. It's a great idea, I think.
Obviously, Will's giving up his work to come and do it, and some other part-time lads are giving up the work to come and do it, and a lot of the full-time lads have had coaches maybe say don't go, take time off, let your body recuperate. It's a long season, like a lot of boys will be straight back in pre-season in November, so for them to give up their time to come and do it when they could be resting at home is massive, but then it's a massive opportunity for them too to play on the biggest stage, so it's just great really, yeah.
It's a massive commitment because you're pulling away from work, Like there's me, a couple of lads over there. We're all, you go away from work, you're not getting paid, so it's a massive commitment. But for the opportunity in front of you to do it, I think it outweighs it a bit.
Now, the opposition you're going to face European champions Wales, Papua New Guinea in their own back garden, and then you've got an Italian team with the likes of Terry Campese in it. Just what are you expecting from them?
I think it's going to be three really tough games. I mean, Papua New Guinea are a great side. They've got that team in the Queensland Cup now. They've been flying in that, and then they've got some like James Seguiero and the Anglets of Catalan and the winger at Sheffield. They're all brilliant players. Like, they're going to be a serious test, and it's going to be a real hostile environment. Then you've got Wales, who we know about. We probably owe Wales one. They hammered us in Bray a couple of years ago in the European Championships. But again, they've got a strong team. We know all about them. And Italy are always strong. They've got strong links with the NRL. I think there's a lot of Italians based around Sydney as well. Big Italian community in Sydney, and they all come out and play. So it's three really, really strong teams. Like,
there's a few NRL dashed in there, you know, in Italy's team. Wales team, I know quite a few of them. Played with one of them, Matty Fozzard at Sheffield. So they're a good side. Also, you know, PNG. I think we know everything about them. But it's Italy. I checked the team yesterday. It was on Twitter, and that's an extremely good team as well. So that'll be in our game, and in Cairns as well. It's all going to be warm, but Cairns is another, you know, very, very warm place. So it'll be hard, even better with that team.
Finally, then, you've got all those difficult opponents to face, but you've got a strong squad here. Just what do you think that you're capable of?
I think we're capable of coming out of the group quarter-final. I think if we don't do that, it'll be a disappointment. Obviously, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy, but for the squad on paper's probably the best Ireland squad there's ever been. Like, some of the players in it are brilliant squad. So I think if we don't make the quarter-finals, it'll be an underachievement. Like,
it's minimum quarter-finals. I think. I looked at the teams. Like I say, there's a few NRL players. I mean, good chum of mine, Richard Lepori, who I enjoy head tackling sometimes. But against them, should have a good performance against them. If hopefully win. PNG will deal with that when we get there. And Wales, I'm really confident of 3 results there. So I think the minimum is a quarter-finals. I'd love to have we do get to him, which I think we will. And if we do draw anyone, I would really love it to be Australia, so we can have a crack at the Aussies, in their back garden. That'd be a bit of a dream come true, really. But if not, but quarter-finals minimum, I think. That'll be fantastic, playing in a World Cup quarter-final, but obviously want to win it.